And hello. It's me, Gunchpot, back at it again with another live stream. What the heck is up, flaw of the GD world? It's good to see ya. I might be loud. I might be like super loud actually. I'm just gonna turn myself down a little bit. Here's what we're doing today. We're drawing Goobers. I do some Goober drawing streams every now and again, and today is the day I decided to do another one. We're gonna put some music on in the background here. I accidentally just launched After Effects, so that's gonna take a minute to to go, and I have to prep the TikTok stream anyways, so. I'm drawing Goobs. Okay. Yeah. So this is something that we've done a handful of times. I enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm not the artist, but I do have a drawing tablet and I have the artist glove. So I gotta make use of those things every now and again. And I like these little guys. I think they're fun. I think they're neat. So we're gonna go in and we're just gonna start. Actually, today we're doing Tien, Chaozu, and Krillin. Those are the three that we're gonna do today, and that's probably all we're gonna do on stream today. I might actually draw two while watching this stream. Hell yeah, get some double art going. Okay, now we're gonna go live on TikTok because I don't think I have anything else to yap about, so I think we're just gonna get into it. Okay, here's what we have so far. Here's all of the characters we have as of yet. Last time we did this is when we drew all of the Boos. We have Super Boo, Kid Boo, Fat Boo. We have Super Saiyan 4 Go. Actually, I think we did the Super Saiyan 4s last time. We have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. We have Gogeta, Vegito, Cell, Frieza, Trunks, Goku, Vegeta. Obviously, were our first couple guys. For a sketch, I needed to do Bulla dressed up Vegeta, so that's why I have this pink Vegeta with the bow. We have Gohan with and without his glasses. We have Piccolo, who's of course can be removed from his cape and his turban. And then we have Gotenks. I don't know why I made Gotenks fat. I think it's funny though, so we're gonna keep it. We got Trunks, who of course is detachable from his sword. And then we have Raditz and Nappa, and we have a Goku head with a scouter for the sake of doing Bardock. or turles, I suppose. Because there's no reason to double up, to redo. So as I was saying, today we're gonna do the turtle school members. We're gonna do Krillin, and then we're gonna do Tien and Shatsu. I don't think I'll have time to do Roshi today, but if we get through these guys quick, then maybe we will do that. All right, it's time to get started. It's just time to get started. It's been a while since I have drawn any Goobers, so bear with me as I collect myself here. I guess while I find my tools are gone. Hold on. Don't look at my desktop. Where are my tools? What the heck? Okay. Awesome. Window. Can I just go to like the core tools workspace? There we go. Classic. Okay. I gotta set up my brush. I gotta find which brush I normally use, because I have no recollection of what brush I use. There's so many. Real brush 1? Probably not that. Probably not. Let's see. Brush 21? Nope. Brush 2? I definitely am not using Kyle's brushes. Unless maybe I am. Although these aren't actual brushes though. These are... Oh wait, no, this one is an actual brush. Okay, we'll do that. If it's not consistent, whatever. It's not my job to make them consistent. Okay, we're gonna draw Krillin. So let's do... Okay. Oh shoot. My drawing pad's not plugged in. The monitor aspect is plugged in, but the actual USB's not plugged in. Technical difficulties, my bad, folks. Where is the actual USB? There it is. Easy peasy. It's taken care of. I found a new pen on the ground today. I think it was bitten in half. Holy moly. Oh, okay. It still thinks that I'm on. Oh, everything is breaking. Oh no. Okay. I hope it was just snapped in half. I also hope it was just snapped in half. Okay, there we go. That's the way to go. Monkey Man, thanks for the likes on TikTok. Okay, so this needs to be way smaller. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna use it today. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start with Krillin. So I need to draw a bald man, a bald short man. I feel like my camera's like zoomed in. Maybe it was a little zoomed in. How are you guys doing today? Welcome everybody to TikTok streams. Welcome everybody to Twitch and YouTubes. Okay, and we're just gonna chat. We're just gonna draw. We're just gonna chat, and that's not a good circle. Whoop. The conceit around these is that they're not necessarily supposed to be good. They're kind of meant to be a little bad. But that's funny. Okay, I gotta get my layers up too. This is a... Why is this a white background layer? Okay, just do that again. Back to business. Shoop. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that, honestly. You can clean up that edge a little bit. Just like that. Aw, yeah, baby. Okay. Whoop. All right, and then since Krillin is short, I'm not even going to worry about his body yet. We're going to do his facial details. Of course, we have to give him the big goober eyes. And there's one. There's one big goober eye. And I'm going to give him one eye that's just clearly bigger than the other, because I think that's funny. And they're both going to be looking the same way. Just like that. That's fine. This is fine. And then he has the Buddhist tattoos on his head. The dot tattoos. Okay. So there's 6 of them. Oh, he's got like really aggressive eyebrows too. I guess I could just shwarp, shwarp, shwarp. Yeah, that's how you know it's Krillin, because the eyebrows are ridiculous. And we go shwarp, 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 shwarp. And that's fine. Everybody's favorite Dragon Ball character. Okay, and then we have the dots, which I'm just gonna do black. I don't think it really matters. Bum, bum, bum. The best part about doing 3 bald characters in one day is that you don't have to draw any hair, because hair is the worst part. Okay, and then they don't get mouths. That is also part of the Goober aesthetic. We're going to draw his deep V here. And we're going to have his little pecs peeking out also, because he is a strong boy. Someone call him the strongest boy. And then his shirt kind of comes down like this. Although his waist is not that snatched. Okay. And we're just going to do that the same on this side. And that's about the length of his torso. I'm going to extend it down a little bit with the belt, because he does wear that iconic blue belt. And then his arms, you guys just don't even have to worry about it. He's going to be like that. He is wearing the bracers. I think his arms need to be a little stubbier. I think it's funnier if they're a little fatter, but a little stubbier. No, that's sad. We gotta undo that a little bit, and then do that, and then we do this. There you go. That's a Goober arm right there. This is what people are calling Goober arm. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And then shoop, shoop, shoop. His legs are going to be very small. Like... Burr, 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 burr. Burr, 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 burr. Okay, I don't like that angle. We're going to do bup, 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 bup. And that's Krillin's legs. He's a short guy. He's a short king. Okay. I think that's it. Oh wait, I can do the little turtle hermit symbol. Which for Goku I made a G, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. For Gunchpot, obviously. My art style is very similar to this. I do need to give him the little knot on the belt, and we're gonna have the shoop. Oh, it needs to be more flowy than that. On the belt there. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should have done that on a separate layer, because now I gotta go in very tiny. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Cool. I'm gonna color in his eyes. Although, maybe I should make his eyes way smaller, because his eyes are little beady eyes. Maybe we'll undo that in the cheapest way I can. Because I don't want to do the same eye shape as him, because I still want him to have, like, the Goober eyes. But I like the idea of making them little beady, sad, funny eyes. So we're just going to do... I think that's much more Krillin to me. So now we're going to go in and color in. We're going to use the same brush. We're just going to turn our smoothing off. And we're going to do orange for the gi. Woohoo! I'll fix the insignia there. I can make this a little smaller so I'm not overlapping as much. Then I don't have to clean up anything later. Okay. I'm not going to give him any of the details that I've given to other characters, because I think it's funnier if he doesn't have them. Okay, and we'll just clean up these edges a little bit. I mean, I don't super mind if they overlap, but sometimes I do. Okay. And that's all of his orange. So now we're just going to do his blue, his royal blue. For the belt and his arms. And then Krillin's done. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. And then we'll do his wristbands. And there we go. That's Krillin. Goku! One of his last words. Indeed. I don't think Krillin needs any more detail. Oh, I need to fix the symbol. Hold on. I will do that. Just so that is consistent. Yeah, I think it's hilarious. Shoop. And we're just going to merge those and put them over there. Oh, I need to do his background too. My bad. We're going to do a solid blue. Okay. So now I just need to fill him in with white in the back here. So I can use him as an alpha. Not in that way. An alpha matte, I suppose. Alpha channel. I kind of wish that I was still doing the Dragon Ball sketches. But I don't want to like harass people's feeds. Because I know a lot of my new followers are Dragon Ball abridged followers. So I don't want to like flood the inboxes with a bunch of bullshit. So I have not been motivated to do any of my old like Sparking Zero sketches or the Goober sketches. All right. And that's Krillin. And once again, here's everybody else. Krillin is so much smaller than everybody. I can make him a little bit bigger. Okay. That's fine. Krillin. Now the real question is, should Chaozu be the same size as Krillin, or should he be smaller? Because I think it's also funny if Chaozu is the same size as Krillin. Not lore accurate, but really funny nonetheless. I should probably name his lair. So I have them labeled. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yes, okay. All right, Chaozu is next. We'll just do Tien last because I think that's the one people are going to be the most interested in. Oh boy, okay. I do need a little bit of a Chaozu reference because I don't remember what his shirt looks like. I guess I could just do his like little blue shirt, but I kind of want to do his yellow fit. Okay. Why does Nappa look like Bubbles? He's just got a little mustache. he's just a little guy. Okay. Let's start anew. From the top. Okay, we got to turn our smoothing back on, and we got to turn our brush way down. Nice. So Chaozu is gonna look like this. I want to make his head really small, but I still want him to be about the same size as Krillin. I need to make this a little smaller yet. Womp. Womp. Oh, so close. Oh, that's his mustache. That's his mustache. He's a mustached Saiyan. Okay. That's fine. This is a fine circle. I think I will lean into his... Nah, I'm just going to give him the goober eyes. Who am I kidding? I'm going to give him the proper goober eyes as opposed to Krillin, though. So we're going to do big, empty, vacant eyes. No thoughts. Just Tien. He does have little eyebrows, so I'll give him his little eyebrows. And then he's got his little red cheeks too, so I'll give him his little red cheeks, his little Pikachu cheeks. Thank you for the likes on the live on TikTok, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, he's also wearing a hat. So I'm just not even going to draw the hat. I'm just going to give him his little pom-pom. We're just going to do that. All right, Chaozu's face. Not terrible. So for his fit, it's actually very complicated. So we're just going to do... We're going to start with the baseline. We're going to do like this, I think. Oh, yeah, no, we just draw a box. That's actually way funnier. Okay, hold on. No, I need to make that smaller so I don't obstruct anything. Okay. Yeah, the box is really funny. So he's going to be a bit of a square. He's got a little bit of a... His entire outfit has like a red trim. Okay, so he's got the symbol in the middle, which is just going to be a G. That's a bad G. That's a worse G. That's also a bad G. What is happening? Okay, that's not what I want. Come on. Okay, that's fine. I thought he was just an OC or something. Chaozu does exist, actually. Famously. Okay, and then his arms are going to be kind of funny also. He has little cuffs, so we're going to do his little cuffs. And then we'll draw his hands. It's so bad. It's so bad, but I love it. Sure. Nope. Off the top. There we go. And we're going to do one of these. And one of these. Okay, and he's wearing black. Everything about his outfit is so like extravagant for no reason. I guess I'm just gonna do his straight down feet. He's gonna be so wide. I don't need to make his legs that wide, but I do think it's funny if he's standing upright like that. Yeah. It's really funny. Okay. I like it. I think it's funny. So that's it. And he's got black shoes on, but he also has like yellow socks. So we're going to do a layer of yellow here. Boom. Okay, let's start coloring in. Although I guess I should probably put a layer of the red on here to be his like his buttons. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll do like a little red outline on his chest and his pants as well. And his arms also have a little red. Okay. Now we'll go below and start drawing in. First up, we have... I guess I could do the red first. We have the red pom-pom on his head. We have his red cheeks. And that's it. That's all the red. So next is going to be the green, which is going to be a bit of a darker green than that. Sweep? I just like this outfit for him. I think it's kind of iconic. I also like how he's kind of a square. He's just a little boxy boy. I'm very excited for when Tien and Chaozu show up in Dragon Ball Abridged. That is going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun. Okay, so I need his hands to be white. This is actually the only character who's canonically the same color as the rest of them. That's kind of fun. Okay, I colored in the G already. I guess his little sleeves are white too. So I'll fill those in. Guessing over here. Yellow is next? Yeah, yellow is next. So his arms and the little bits of his pants are yellow. And it was all yellow. Maybe I should have just given him his blue shirt. Oh well. It's fine. And then his pants are black and his hat is black. Just like that, Chaozu exists. I've breathed life into him. Just for him to probably blow himself up. Or call Krillin slurs. Okay. Let's make sure that he's looking good on the background. Okay, I need to fill in his face and his shoes. His shoes are also black, so I guess we'll do that. Can I get rid of the swatches layer, please? Thank you. Okay. Hello, chocolate fan. Never mind. This is nothing like my art style. He looks like a 30-year-old obese man. He's just a goober. He's just a little goofy goober. Anything to make them look sillier is the ultimate plan. I just want all of them to look really funny and really stupid. Salem Switch Trials, thank you for liking the live. Oh, shoot. Okay, I need to do this underneath. My bad. Don't want to overdo my face details here. That would be bad art. Cute. Thank you. All right, and that's Chaozu. Very funny. Very, very stupid looking. How do you even spell ChiaoTzu? Yeah, okay. And we'll put him over there with the rest of them. He's about the same size as Krillin. Which is exactly what we were going for. Okay. Next up is going to be Tien. What is this layer for? Oh, it's just the smiley face. I should label all my layers. Okay. Cool. I think we're good. I think we're fine. Next will be Tien. I'm going to pull up the reference for him. Because there's no world where I draw this boy from memory. Okay. Oh, I like the one where he's got one shoulder covered. That's a cool fit. Where's Yamcha? I have not done Yamcha yet, but maybe I should do Yamcha today too. These are going by a lot faster because I don't have to draw hair. So I'm doing the Turtle Hermit boys, and I should absolutely do Yamcha too while I'm doing them. Okay. So we'll do Tien real quick, and then if I still have time, which I'm sure I will, I'll do Yamcha also. Okay, I don't need to label these layers yet. Go down. Okay, so Tien is gonna have 3 goober eyes, which is very funny also. Okay, start with. That's a huge head. Yeah, okay. I need to turn my smoothing back on. I gotta turn that down. So he's gonna be a full-size man also. In contrast to Krillin and Chaozu. Until a week ago, I haven't realized how difficult it is to draw a female character. Like every time I try to draw one, it just looks like a man. I wouldn't know. I've not drawn too many women myself. Not intentionally, I guess. That's actually a really good circle, but I think it might be too small. So we're just gonna scale it up a bit. Okay. I know his eyes are kind of pointy, but not here. Not here and not today. He's gonna have the big old goober eyes. Big old goober eyes. And then one big old goober eye in the center of his head as well. That's Tien, baby. And they're all going to be looking in the same spot in the center of his face. Trying to draw a look for the week, and I already on the hair. Hair is really hard. Okay. So this is what we're going to do for his outfit. It comes from over here. and then it goes shwap and shwap. Okay, that's not terrible. He does have a scar right here. Right. Okay, I'll draw his peck first. We're gonna have like one peeking out right here, and we're gonna have the other one over here, full length peck, and he's gonna have the scar going over it. Look at that detail, art. Okay, so then he looks like a monster. He also has little bracers on, so I'll draw the little bracers. They should be longer, though. They should definitely be longer. Come on, there you go. Like, up there is probably good. Yeah. And they actually have two little things. So then his hands. Oh, I can do better than that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this part is going to be a little bit difficult. This is his belt. And then we have to draw the rest of his body. So I guess... that's way too long. But kind of the idea. I guess I kind of have to give him a little bit of a neck too, huh? That looks so weird. Okay, maybe I start over here. Yeah, that wasn't a bad play. That's fine. This is fine. So then we do shoot. Oh. Okay. Shoop. We do shoop. And then we draw his hands. I can do better than that. He doesn't need that many fingers. He doesn't need that many fingers, though. Okay, there we go. I'm just wondering when I'm done with hair, how am I going to do the body? I guess it's just a regular body extension, a little bit slimmer, kind of like the Lady Minecraft skins. I mean, kinda. It could be worth looking up. Okay. And I guess I kind of want it to like. Yeah, I like that. And then I'll get rid of this arm line. Yeah, there we go. TN, baby! He's really coming together. And he's going to be a full-size man, so he's going to have full-size legs. Just like that. And he has little booties as well. Little yellow socks. And little black shoes. Easily done. I'm gonna give him a little detail on his shirt, just because I want to, and there's little baggy pant details, just for a little something. And now we color in. Okay, so green is his primary color, so we'll do that first. The thing is, since my hairstyle is so simplistic, any tutorial I watch is basically useless. Yeah, I mean, definitely just adding in the correct proportions and details that you'd like there to be is all you can do. But that's being an artist, is figuring it out. And if it looks bad, that's all right. You look at it and you think, why does it look bad? And then you tackle it, trying to do something else different next time. That's the struggle and the art of learning. Now, I'm not so interested in developing my skills as an artist. I'm pretty bad at this. But I've used being bad at it as a strength to make goofy, silly little guys. We'll put the little yellow on it. Oh, his bracers need to be green too. I should do this on another layer. Okay, let's go back to the green. And we'll put in the green. And next we're going to do his red. He's like a Christmas character. Wow. Who knew? that Tien was actually like the Christmas character of Dragon Ball. I'm gonna do this one on the yellow layer as well. Tien, what's up, Commander Cody? I don't want that little green strip to be peeking through though. So we'll just get rid of it. I don't need it. Okay, now we'll go in on the black details. Yippee! And color in his eyes. He's so silly. Super Saiyan Goku versus Final Form Frieza happened on Christmas Day. Is that true? In universe? 2 favors. Number 1 was the point of doing it. You don't do any videos, and the question, can I see all of them? What? I'm bad at art too, but the thing is I have a story that I want to show everyone. Just telling them isn't enough. I have to tell stories. I mean, fair enough. That's why we do what we do. Yeah, we're just about wrapped up with Tien. I'll go back to the main page where everybody's at here in a sec. I have to just make sure that we got all the color details in. Okay. I want to be a Super Saiyan. I wanna. It seems like we have some fans of DBZA in the chat. Did you guys know that I'm creating DBA, which is the one that comes before? I'm not associated with Team 4-Star at all, and it's not technically a prequel to their show, but it's fun nonetheless. Episode 1 of Dragon Ball Abridged is out on YouTube now. Add more muscles to Tien. Not very many of the characters have muscles, but I could give him some muscles. Yes, I know this is not his skin tone. It's not meant to be. Super Saiyan bargain sale. What is this? Some sort of Super Saiyan bargain sale? Okay, I'll muscle him up. And that's all you get. Oh, shoot. Okay. Everything's fine. To the rest of the gang with ye. All right, and here's everybody. But somebody in the chat had mentioned Yamcha. So we're going to do Yamcha next, and that's probably going to be the last guy we do today. I like them. I think they're neat. Well, I can't give him abs. They're over his shirt. But he's got some of the extra muscles now. I think you can tell who everybody is, and that's all that matters. Are you gonna remove Tien hand from Nappa? Oh, true. We can hit him with the. Here, we gotta go shoop. We gotta go shoop. No, the scouter was supposed to come too. Hit him with the. Come on. I know you want to grab both the things. Bah, 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 bah. And then he goes. Wait, I need to actually select Tien. Okay. No! What the fuck? No! Yeah, just like that. That was a lot for that really, really lame bit. Sorry. Tien needs his Pokemon. Tien's got his Pokemon. He's right here. Doing a little dance. Okay. Next is everybody's favorite Dragon Ball character, Yamcha. His hair is going to be really hard to do. Yeah, and I'm going to do Yamcha in his Turtle Hermit Gi. I'm not going to do him in his Desert Bandit fit. Do Yamcha's iconic pose. It actually seems really hard to draw. I can do. And then, of course, we have to draw the crater in the background. and maybe some depth in there. So we do huh, 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 huh. So he's kind of in the little hole. We'll give him his hair, which I'm not actually going to put that much detail into, but it's funny nonetheless. Oh, we have to put the little Cyberman arm in there too, because there was the little Cyberman arm right there. And we'll just make sure you know it's Yamcha, so we'll give him a little bit of orange. Whoop. And that's Yamcha, baby. Send him over with everybody else. Oh, come on. Grab him. I can't get it. Okay. Yes, so much detail. Okay, now I'll draw him for real. Okay. Where's my brush? There she is. All right. Turn the smoothing up. So Yamcha is also like a full-sized person in contrast to Tien in contrast to Krillin and Chiaotzu. That's a fine head shape, I think. That'll do fine. Although I think I might make it a little bigger. Yeah, that's good. Guys, hair is going to be really hard to do. I might have to get a reference. Nobody judge me for using references for my goofy, silly Goobers. Oh, too big. Okay, all right. I think I'm going to have one of his eyes looking up and one of them looking down. I don't know why, but I think it's fun. Nice. He does have his little cheek scar, so we'll give him his little cheek scar. Cool. Maybe we'll do like that. Looks a little better. Okay, and then same dealio with Krillin. We got the Wolf Fang Fist. We have Schwab. Oh, again, he's not that snatched. Huh. Okay. That is a fine torso for a Yamcha. Nobody make fun of him. He's doing his best. Okay, his belt is actually in the middle, so that's where we'll throw his little knot. And then do the two little droopy danglies coming down here. And we'll clear those out there as well. Clear out these little bitty babies. These little bitty baby lines that don't need to be there. Okay. Swing. Now we'll give him his legs. I'll bite your legs off. Do that. It's fine. I've never played Persona, but I fuck with the soundtrack. That leg looks weird. I guess I need it to be thicker. That's too thick. What are we doing? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Yamcha kind of thick. I like it. Okay, that's just a really thick black line right here. So we're just going to do a few layers on this side. And he's kind of got white socks. They kind of go like this. So we're going to do like that. We're going to do shooip. Shooip. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll give you the same little sock treatment. Although these are also black, but I'll color those in later. And then Yamcha goes. He's got his little turtle hermit symbol. Oh, Dad. Nice. Okay. And then his arms. And this is like just the baseline Goober character, honestly. We got his little bracelets. Nice. First try. When you don't care about perfection, everything is easier. I guess he does have the eye scar too. We'll give him his eye scar. We don't want any scar erasure here. And maybe that's why that one's all weird. Okay. Now his hair, which is going to be impossible. So I am going to get a reference to trace. And you can't judge me. I guess I could give him his frickin' just spiked hair that he got in the Cell Saga. Questions. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Can't believe Yamcha wasn't a choice for the 10th fighter during the Tournament of Power. I know! So sad. Look at my boy. Okay. All I really need to do is get the general shape. And I'm not like selling these or anything, so I'm not so worried about the artistic integrity here. I'm just trying to make it look like Yamcha. We're going to do a little circle just as a general shape here. Thank you for the likes over on TikTok too, guys. Y'all are awesome. All right. You figured it out? Hell yeah. Someone's got to tell me how to figure this out because I don't know how. Sweep. Looking kind of fluffy on the hair. You ever notice how Yamcha and Gohan have similar hairstyles? Yes. I've seen the theory. I don't think it's true, especially when you take into consideration GT and how they made Goten and Gohan kind of look identical. I know GT's not canon, but the idea still stands that Goten and Gohan end up looking exactly the same, even though Goten as a kid looked exactly like Goku. So there was no mistaking whose kid that was. I really like Goten's new design. His current teen design in Super, I think is very good. But yeah, it's interesting. Is that my goat Yamcha? It is. Oh my god, how funny is it if his hair is massive like that? Okay. This is fine, actually. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so we'll get rid of all of these excess details that we don't need, that were just there for my sake. Wish Teen Gohan kept his hair long. I do too. But I get it. It's kind of a thing in media like that to make the hair short. When there's fighters, or even like Walking Dead. Clementine cut her hair or put her hair up or whatever because it's like you don't want people grabbing your hair. Like, yeah, I guess, but it looks so sick. Where's episode 2 of Dragon Ball Abridged? I'm still working on it. We're still recording for it. The recording process has been taking a very long time, but all of my dialogue is recorded. All of Turtle's dialogue is recorded. And I've been working with what I have. Didn't episode 1 just come out? Yeah, episode 1 of Dragon Ball Abridged just came out in almost a month ago now, but still, it's going to take more than just a month to complete an episode. Okay, I'm happy with this, so I'm just going to start coloring in now. I think it looks like Yamcha's hair. Because it is Yamcha's hair. Imagine how Super Saiyan 2 would have looked with the long hair, right? I am curious now what they would do for Gohan Super Saiyan 3. I promise episode 2 is going to be better than episode 1. So it'll be worth the wait. I'm hoping for a late January, early February release, but I'm doing what I can this week, and then I'm going to be gone for the holidays for a few days, so I'm not going to be able to work on it. It is Yamcha. But, yeah, I'm curious to see if they ever do, like, canon Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, what they'll do with his hair. Because, like, Goten, right? I would assume that they would do something similar to Goku because of their physical similarities, but it's hard to say. Future Gohan, hands down, best version of Gohan. I'm coming around on current Gohan. I mean, I love Future Gohan. I love Teen Gohan. And early Super Gohan really bothered me. I honestly didn't even really love... no, that's not true. I did like Boo Gohan a lot as well. I think Super really just did some damage to Gohan, but I think they're undoing it, and I'm happy about that. I like that he's still doing the superhero thing as Clean God. You know, I liked the superhero movie, and I like the idea of him being an inspiration to Goten and Trunks to actually like pursue martial arts and fighting and heroism, to compel their stories further. I like that a lot. I think that's a really cool. I think that's a really cool idea, and I'm into it. Fill in those eyes while we're here. Do you think they'll ever give Gohan Super Saiyan 4? Probably not, unless we do actually get like Daima Season 2, in which case they'll probably give it to Vegeta first, and then if we get Daima Season 3, then we might get Gohan, assuming Gohan even shows up. But no, honestly, probably not. I wouldn't count on it anyway. Okay. Let me get rid of these lines. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I like that. Now we can fill in his other colors. That's what Yamcha's hair looks like. Super Saiyan 4 Trunks lavender hair kind of tough. I agree. I think Super Saiyan 4 Trunks looks really sick. I just wanted to do sorry. I just wanted to do Super Saiyan 5. Now that Toyotaro has the helm. Give Goku Super Saiyan 4 in Super. Canonize it. And then make it so that he can merge it with Ultra Instinct so it turns silver. And you have Silver Super Saiyan 4, which is, you know, essentially Super Saiyan 5. Do you think it would be cool to see Gohan mix Super Saiyan 4 with Beast form? I think it would be cool to do that. Yeah, I mean, kind of like what I just said with Ultra Instinct. I think it would be cool to do that with Beast, but I don't think it's likely because Gohan doesn't have Super Saiyan 4, and I don't think they're going to give it to him. Goku already has Super Saiyan 4. There just wouldn't really be any plot reason to give Gohan Super Saiyan 4 at this point, I don't think. And that could change, but now that he has Beast, it kind of feels unnecessary. Beast is a transformation. Ultra Instinct is a technique. I like the idea, though. I'm here for it. I guess I should do this, too. This little shoe bit. And then I gotta do his G-spot. Pause. I didn't even do the left arm. What is my problem? Or the right arm? His left arm? Stage right? What? Okay, nice. Orange Piccolo is so tough. That's true. That's kind of Yamcha. I'm kind of here for it. I'll give him some details as well on his gi, so it looks all ruffled and alive. That's Yamcha, baby. We'll merge those, and then we will fill in his background. Shoop. Do you think Orange Piccolo would become Orange Giant again in the future? It depends on if they need him to. Like, if they're fighting Black Frieza, I don't think he needs to, because Frieza already is aware of the Namekian's ability to become giant and knows that it's not a power boost, so it wouldn't phase Frieza at all. And I think it would just depend on if they go against any other giant villains, which I don't think they will. So I think we probably don't see Giant Piccolo again for a while. Oh, whoops. Whoop. Do y'all think Beast Gohan is as strong as Frieza? It's hard to say because I just don't know how strong. We just don't know how strong Frieza is at this point. Like Frieza is as strong as the plot needs him to be at this point. So they could come back and say in the next issue that Frieza is the most powerful being in all of the multiverse, and nobody can stop him, even the combined power of like a fused Goku and Vegeta, right? Like, that's just up to how they want to write him. Do they want to write him as a threat that even Fusion can't stop, and they have to come up with another way, which in my mind is the way of having Beerus give up the power of God of Destruction and bestowing it upon Frieza to tie him to the Supreme Kai if he steps out of line? Maybe that's kind of where I would go with it if I was writing the story, but Beast Gohan showed up like 2 arcs later after Black Frieza. Well, yeah, but that's like technically not true because of the way that the timeline works. Yes, they were like written after each other, but like the arcs themselves weren't written in chronological order, which is a little confusing. But again, we also don't know where the plot has gone in the last 3 years since it's been on hiatus, because Frieza could show up after 10 years in a hyperbolic time chamber, beat up Goku and Frieza and be like, look how strong I am, and then leave, and then go back into the hyperbolic time chamber for another 10 years and just keep Zenkaiing his power. Like, we just don't know. We don't know what they're going to do. I think the point of them giving everybody power boost is so that everybody in the core cast is on the same page. But I think it's not interesting if they are all stronger than Frieza. I think the point of hyping up Frieza like this is, yes, even though everybody else in the core like Z Fighter cast is kind of at the same power level at this point, the threat of Frieza again is that he is going to be exponentially more powerful than even, full power Broly or Beast Gohan. Which is very thrilling. I wish we weren't doing Frieza again, but I know that's kind of the super of it all. Which fusion do you think will beat Frieza? I don't think a fusion's going to beat Frieza at all. I think if they fuse, they're just going to do Gogeta again. But I don't think they're going to fuse. I think they'll try Ultra Ego Instinct Gogeta. And I think it's going to fail. So, that being said, our roster has grown. We have so many Goobs. Yamcha's hair not covering his forehead line is actually really funny to me. I could fix it, but I don't think I'm going to. Because I also think it's funny that you can see his whole head. But that's it for this one, I think, gang. I'm going to be back tomorrow playing some Sparking Zero. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing in Sparking Zero, but I'm going to be there. And we just hit 1.7k likes. Do you think that the Pride Troopers from Universe 11 will help Goku? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of the Universe 6 players return, but I don't know if we see Universe 11 come back anytime soon. Ultra Ego Instinct will never happen and can never happen. I mean, it could. It's just up to how they're going to write it and how they can justify making it happen. It's very possible that they do it. I honestly think it's kind of a 50-50 at this point. Because all you have to do is write the justification for it. You don't like, that's kind of the thing about Dragon Ball, is that it constantly retcons itself. It constantly creates new plot holes. It has always been like that, even since the original Dragon Ball. So like, even though they've established something as one way, doesn't mean that they can't just do it anyway and then write a justification for it. I wish Raditz was later in the series and was stronger. Yeah, I think it would have been cool if they would have brought Raditz back sooner. At this point, I don't think they can. There just wouldn't be any narrative drive to bringing back Raditz, and like even making him a good guy would just be kind of lame. So as much as I like Raditz as a character and I wish that he had more screen time, I think the only way that you could do that is if you do like a pre-DBZ spinoff with like Nappa, Raditz, and Vegeta. But I don't even think they do that. Like, do you think God of Destruction, Topo, and Full Power General will be enough against Frieza? No, I don't think so. I don't think Topo would join the fight regardless. Having filled in the God of Destruction mantle, I don't think that he would join a fight in another universe. That might even be against some like inter-universal laws. And I don't think Jiren is interested. I don't think Jiren is interested even a little bit. I know that he like respects Goku now, but I don't think he'd be interested in helping them save their universe. I just don't think that's, even though Jiren had a little bit of development, like not really. Bringing back Nappa, on the other hand, no, I still think bringing back any of those OG Saiyans would just be, I think we could see Hit return. Definitely. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. What if Raditz escaped hell and trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber for 1,000 years? He's probably still nowhere near as strong as Gohan. But this was a fun one. I will be back tomorrow with some Sparking Zero. We'll probably do another Goobers stream soon enough. We also hit 2K likes on the TikTok, so I appreciate you guys for that. But that is going to be it. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out, and I'll see you next time. And that is going to go for you guys over on Twitch and YouTube as well. What's up, Dragon Bridge? How are you doing? I am just wrapping up my stream here. But I appreciate you coming in and stopping by in the meantime. Like I said, tomorrow, I know, tomorrow I'm going to be playing some Sparking Zero a little bit later in the evening. And that should be fun. I might do a Kid Goku Iron Man challenge. Just try to go against the entire roster as Goku until I lose. Wait, that's it? Yeah. I definitely will continue to do these as I feel like sitting down and drawing for an hour or so. I can just already feel my voice going, and we're voice acting now, so I have to take care of my voice. But again, I appreciate you guys. Flaw the GD World, Dragon Bridge, Gokarot, Chocolate Fan. Thank you guys for coming in and saying hi, hanging out for a little bit. Y'all are dope, and hope to see you tomorrow. But until then, goodbye.